Okay, marcher is also to walk, se promener is also to walk. This is the difference between a regular verb and a verb pronominal réfléchi. Yes, see, les verbes réfléchis. Okay, now we'll go to the second type. Les verbes pronominaux réciproques. Okay, there's one more use of these verbs. Les verbes pronominaux réciproques. Yes, so let's take a few verbs. S'aider. Okay, s'aider, to help each other. As the name suggests, reciproque. I am doing that action on someone and someone is doing that action on me or with me. So it's reciprocal, okay, mutual. So to each other, those verbs are les verbes pronominaux réciproques. Okay, so s'aider, to help each other. Then se marier, to marry each other. Okay, then se comprendre, to understand each other, etc. Okay, we have more verbs, but that's how you can understand for now. Okay, les verbes réciproques. Okay, so let's take a few examples and differentiate a normal verb from a verb réciproque. The first example is rencontrer, to meet someone. Se rencontrer, to meet each other. As simple as that. Okay, rencontrer, to meet someone. Se rencontrer, to meet each other. Okay, so here, je rencontre mes collègues au restaurant. Okay? I'm meeting my colleagues in the restaurant. Mes collègues et moi, nous nous rencontrons au restaurant. Okay? So, we are meeting each other at the restaurant. This is how it becomes a reciprocal action. Each other. Yes. Now, let's take another example, that is parler and se parler. What is the difference between the two? Think. So, parler is to talk to someone and se parler is to talk to each other. Again, the same thing. Je parle à mon directeur. Right? Je parle à mon directeur. I talk to my director, I'm talking to my director. Or je parle avec mon ami en français. Okay? I'm talking to my friend, or I talk to my friend in French. Now, if I want to say it's reciprocal, so mon ami et moi, nous nous parlons tous les week-ends. Okay? We talk to each other every weekend, okay, on weekends. Yes, that is parler and se parler. We'll take one more example, aider and s'aider, that we saw there. Aider and s'aider. Okay, aider is to help someone and s'aider is to help each other. Yes, so we can say j'aide mon collègue dans son travail. Okay, I help my colleague in his work. Yes, then we can say mes collègues et moi, nous nous aidons toujours. We always help each other. Yes. One more example. Mes parents et leurs voisins s'aident. Okay, they help each other. S'aident Euh, pour la préparation des fêtes. Okay, my parents and their neighbors help each other for the preparation of parties, festivals. Yes. Okay. So that's how it is. Now we have learned the two types, okay, and how to differentiate them from normal verbs. Now we learn la conjugaison. It's not very different, okay, from the other verbs. It's the same because if you see, if we forget se, it's the same as group one. Se parler, s'aider, se rencontrer, yes. Obviously, except a few verbs like s'endormir that are in group three. But that se part is the only difference. If not, you have to conjugate the second part of the verb in the same way. Okay, like in present tense, normal form. So the first thing that is important is le pronom réfléchi. Okay, we call it le pronom réfléchi. If you are conjugating a verb pronominaux with je, then that se part, the se part that we have, right? S'aider, se parler, se rencontrer, s'habiller, se connecter, that se part will change to me. Je me. Okay, you cannot say je se réveille. No, je me réveille. That pronoun, this is the pronoun. Okay, each subject has a particular pronoun. Q is the. Obviously, it will be M apostrophe if there is a vowel. Okay, the verb starts with a vowel. Me, te, il ou elle, se. Okay. Then with nous, we have nous, nous. You see, the first nous is a subject, the second nous is a pronoun. Remember, okay, that's why we have two nous. Okay, then again, vous, vous. Here also, the first vous is the subject, the second vous is the pronom réfléchi. And il or elle, we again have se only. Okay, so the ones that I've marked in bold are pronom réfléchi. Yes. Once you know this, conjugating any pronominal verb is very easy. Very, very easy. Okay, let's take one example each. Exemple se réveiller. Okay, it is the verb réfléchi. Okay, the first type. How do we conjugate it? Je me réveille. Tu te réveilles. Il se réveille. Elle se réveille. Nous nous réveillons. Vous vous réveillez. And il se réveille. Elle se réveille. Okay? So I wake up myself. You wake up yourself. Okay? He or she, we, same way. That's how it is. Now, what about verb reciproc? It will be conjugated in the same way. The only difference is when the action is reciprocal, mutual, then two or more people should be involved in that action. We cannot have a reciprocal action with je, tu, or il. Okay, it's a singular subject. So je, I cannot do an action, a mutual action or a reciprocal action only with je or only with tu or il. No, because it's just one person. We need two or more. So the conjugation starts with nous. We don't need je, tu, and il. Let's take an example of, okay, exemple 2. Okay, se rencontrer. Let's take that example. Se rencontrer. Okay, this is reciproque. Okay. So we don't need je, me, tu, te, no. Nous nous rencontrons. Vous vous rencontrez. And ils se rencontrent. Elles se rencontrent. That's how it is. Yes. Two or more people doing the action. Okay. Reciproque. Action reciproque. That's how it is conjugated. And all the other verbs are conjugated. All the other pronominal verbs are conjugated in the same way. Yes. Is it easy? Okay. Even dormir, sans dormir, we saw one verb that does not belong to group one, sans dormir. That is also easy. Okay, because it already has dormir in it, right? Sans dormir. Yes. So dormir is already there, so you have to conjugate this part in the same way as we have in present tense. Remember, it is an irregular IR ending verb. So let's conjugate it like dormir only. Je dors. Okay, we are conjugating dormir now. Tu dors. Elle dort. Nous dormons. Vous dormez. Elle dorme. Yes. Now, obviously there is en before it, so we'll say on dort, on dort, on dort, on dort, mo, on dorme, on dorme. And it's a pronominal verb, so that se will change, no? We'll put a pronom réfléchi. So, je m'endors, tu t'endors, il s'endort, elle s'endort, nous nous endormons, vous vous endormez, and ils s'endorment, elle s'endort. That's it. Okay? Yes, that's it. One last thing, la négation. Okay. La négation can be a little confusing because we have an element between the subject and the verb. So where to place ne, where to place pas, it can be tricky. So you should just know this much, that the part of the pronom réfléchi is a part of the verb. Okay, so ne is placed before it and pas is placed after the verb. So we have ne, then pronom réfléchi, okay, and the verb part together, and then we have pas. That's the placement. Okay, no confusion. If I want to say je me réveille, this is an affirmative conjugation. If it has to be negative, ne before pronom réfléchi and pas after réveil. Je ne me réveille pas. Yes. Then vous vous aidez. Right? Vous vous aidez. This is verb, sorry, this is pronom réfléchi, so ne before it and pas after it. Okay? Vous ne vous aidez pas. Then, tu te douches. Tu ne te douches pas. Okay, again, the same thing. Okay, so just the place of ne and pas, that's important. La négation. Okay, this covers everything that you need to learn. Okay, in les verbes pronominaux. Donc voilà, c'est tout. Merci.